Now, some conditions for the validity of giving zakat. Now, one of the conditions of zakat is that you have to make the poor person the owner of the zakat money. It has to be given to a person who is entitled to receive zakat. It is not permissible to give zakat in such a cause where a poor person is not made owner of the zakat money. I.e., for example, a person gives his zakat money for the building of a madrasa, or the building of a masjid, or the digging of a well, then this is not valid. So again, when you give your zakat, you have to give it to a poor Muslim who is eligible for taking zakat money. Number two, when giving zakat money, the poor person has to be made owner of the wealth. If he's not made owner of the zakat money, then your zakat is not valid. Now, when giving zakat money, intention is necessary. So intention is made inside the heart. It is necessary that the intention of paying zakat should be made when giving money to the poor person. So if you're giving the money to the poor person yourself, you make intention at that time in your heart that this is zakat money that you're giving to the poor person. However, or when you're giving it to a third party, for example, you donate online to a charity. So when you're giving the money to the charity, then make intention in your heart that this is zakat money. Now, if a person has calculated his zakat and he separated that wealth from the rest of his wealth, so he's calculated his zakat and he's put that money to a side, or he's got that money in his wallet. Yeah. So this is separated from the rest of his wealth. His separating of his zakat money from his wealth will count as his intention. So when this person pays his zakat from the separated amount, even if he does not make intention at the time of giving his zakat, it will still be paid, it will still be valid, it will still count as zakat money. So again, intention is in the heart. You don't have to verbally say it, this is zakat money. But again, just finishing off the chapter of zakat, when giving your zakat, you have to make intention, number one. Number two, you have to give it to a poor person who is eligible for receiving your zakat. And number three, the poor person should be made owner of that zakat money. So if the intention is made, you give it to a poor person who is eligible for receiving zakat. And number three, the poor person is made owner of that money, then your zakat will be valid.